Nick, welcome back to some more Satisfactory. We're here in Train-Again? Like our trains are...
Train-Again, yeah.
I'm running into some issues, Nick, and I'm not quite sure why that is the case, but I'm on the job, man. I'm on the job. We have just set up the production for these new gas-powered modular frames, Nick, that are...
Being made.
That is
We're so close.
What you can say. Okay, so what the heck's going on here? So there is a train. Oh, you're trying to go back...
As he found out, is there a face-off, Isaac? Is there a standoff?
There is a face-off.
There always seems to be a standoff with these trains. That tends to be what causes issues.
Why is there a face-off? Is a good question. So there's a train. Okay. So you shouldn't be here.
He says about a whole train. Whole Australia. No, you shouldn't be here. Why have you come this way?
Interesting. This, oh gosh, yeah, no. So there's because we've added another train that now goes along the long section, along the waterway. There's currently one train coming in on the waterway and then another train going out on the waterway, which is dicey. So I think right now, these block signals are not needed. Before, these were the ones that stopped the iron train, which is this long train here, from hitting the nitrogen train. But right now, I think basically this, if we get rid of these, what's going to happen is this train right here, is going to stay real far back. Do you know what I mean? He's never going to get to this setup. Basically, we've just made this, if you grab a block signal real quick and you look at the setup, basically we've made this red line just super long now.
Yeah.
But I think that small change has quote-unquote fixed our issue. When I say fixed, it's obviously not the most efficient way of doing things, but I'm pretty sure this is fine.
Which is, it's fine, exactly. I think that should be all right. So let's see if this sorts itself out then.
Have we derailed here?
Oh.
I know the trains have touched.
Does just a little touch count as derail and you've got to press control or whatever
I don't
it was?
see an option for derail, but I also can't move the train.
Oh. Okay.
Have they locked? Have they kissed? Have they connected to each other? It looks like here at the front. Come look at this. Look at this. They've merged.
They've almost coupled with each other.
I think they have coupled. It's okay. I think I can.
So is this acting as one train now?
I think it might.
Surely not.
But also, I'm having issues here now. I can't delete this bit of train. Oh, there we go. It's gone. Okay. Don't! Stop it! Look at this! Jeez! What are you doing?
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh dear.
How do I rerail this train? Oh, there we go. Hold on. There we go. Okay, right. Fine. Jeez, get me out of here. Look at this. It's connected again. It's moving the whole thing.
Right. Let me get in here and let me break.
It's recoupled. Hold on. Right. Let me delete this bit of train. Okay. Then let me take this jabroni, moving forward a bit.
I mean, after seeing that, man, trains definitely aren't going to be smart enough to branch off on their own paths. You're going to need a lot of hand-holding.
Jeez. Okay.
Oh, my God.
So if you could re-put a locomotive on the other end of that train.
On the other end of this train, yeah.
That would be ideal. That would be ideal. Okay. So this will work. It's just less effective. We're aware, chat, that making a loop would also work here, but we've kind of torn down the loop and redoing a loop is going to take a lot of work. We might look at relooping it at some point. For now, I think this is fine. And again, it's one of those situations where unless we run into an issue where we're not moving things fast enough, I think we can kind of just deal with some inefficiencies in the train network, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. I need some motors and some copper wire. That's what I get for organising my inventory last episode. Right, motors and copper wire.
Okay. So there's a possibility that we run into another issue here because I'm going to put a locomotive on this end of the train and then I'm going to colour it as well so it matches. If we what the heck was that? If we drive forward here, I think there's potential for another issue because here, that other train's going to come back and it's going to go into there, but this train is then going to stop here, and I think we want to get rid of these blocking signals as well. I think this and this need to go, because otherwise I think we run into... I think that's fine. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's okay, because now he's not going to come that way. Otherwise we end up in a situation where that train's going to come forward, it's going to wait here, and then it's not going to go back.
Is this train all right to drive? Because I've just put it down and he's just started.
If he's on self-driving, that's fine, yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'll get on him.
He is safe to drive. The other train is successfully hidden away.
Yeah, annoyingly, he didn't copy the colours over, even though I copied it from the other side of the train.
Oh yeah, so, you got to color it, man.
You just got to manually do it every time.
I can color it when I see it.
All right, I'm on my way. I'm almost with you.
Nice.
I'm riding him. Riding the train.
Okay, turn on self-driving. All right. So this train is back online, but he's going to stop now. So essentially, we've made him stop here instead of stopping over at that next bit.
Yes, where nitrogen was. Yeah.
I got him, man. I colored him for you.
Lovely. Oh, thank you.
Nice. Good.
So I come in. I like these loops, by the way, to like come in and go back out.
Well,
he goes out. Okay, I see what I see. Like the fix you've implemented there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
I understand.
Let's respawn. And hopefully, man, in the ludicrous amount of time it took us to do that, we should be fairly close to the number of fused modular frames.
Yeah. You would think so. Let's see.
Let's have a look. Do we have
look, how are we doing?
Anywhere near 50? We have got 55. Hey, let's go. All right.
Perfect.
Easy. It was all part of the plan. So,
of course.
Now, if we dump these in here, leading edge production, man. Launch pod. Ada, what you got?
The Miner Mark III provides top-of-the-line resource extraction potential, making it even easier to contribute to project assembly. Project part number 8, the thermal propulsion rocket, is the most complex project part of this phase as it requires turbo motors, and thus requires your best. FUSED didn't think pioneers such as you could get this far. I am glad we have both proven them wrong.
Thanks, Ada.
Right, so I'm looking at this Miner Mark III. It's not too bad. We just need these turbo motors, which we haven't made yet. Which is easier said than done, I think, because that in itself needs a cooling system, which I know for a fact that we haven't made, and that's a blender job.
Yeah.
With 2 gas inputs, it looks like.
So the turbo motor, I see, it needs the cooling system, yeah. And the cooling system requires water and nitrogen. Yeah, okay.
Right, okay. So there's liquid needed there, so we will have to deal with pumps and stuff.
I think we have water, like, obviously we're fairly close to water, and then that requires a heatsink, which we're also not making yet. That's alkali aluminum and copper sheets for the cooling system, for the heatsink, that is. So do we want to go for nuclear power or particle enrichment, man, next?
Ooh, as the next one, let's have a look.
So nuclear power is not... I know it is necessary. I was going to say it's not strictly necessary, but we do need this magnetic field generator. That's one of the phase 4 items. We did just unlock, parts-wise, the thermal propulsion rocket, which we need 250 of to complete phase 4. So each one of these is made with 2 fused modular frames. So we would need 500 fused modular frames, which is not too bad. We got 50 in 10 minutes.
That's not too bad, yeah.
We then need 5 modular engines per one of these as well, which we did have modular engines online, and we've got a lot of them already actually from our previous setup, but we do need to reset that up to actually start being made again. Then we need 2 turbo motors and 6 cooling systems, and the turbo motors require the cooling systems, right? So that's kind of fed into itself. So this, honestly, doesn't seem terrible. Like, it's difficult,
the phase
but
4, okay.
The rocket, that is, the 250 turbo,
yes.
the third one in from the left.
Yeah. Okay.
But, I mean, I guess... Well, so, the thing is, I think we can kind of do nuclear power. Like, I think we have this stuff.
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah, I was going to say, we can do that relatively easily. And if we can't, we've got all the stuff automated for all of those things.
Yeah, I'll go see if we've got 50 supercomputers. I assume we do.
Yeah, I assume we've got the modular frames of the heavy thrust.
Yeah, definitely.
Loads. Let me grab these then, 200.
Yeah, and I can confirm we have 50 supercomputers as well. Good.
I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that we have the cable and the
concrete. The concrete might actually be the problem, man. I'll get the cable.
No way.
You can check the concrete store.
Let me have a look at the concrete. I always forget exactly where it is. It's in the middle somewhere.
The big old sign, man. You want to look up for the big old sign that says concrete.
I got it. It's in the middle. Nah, dude, it's out. It's out.
That's what I'm saying.
Nada. Zilch.
I've got
0.
1,000, Nick.
Okay, you've got 1,000. Honestly, I mean, I've got 835.
That's pretty close. There's nothing in there.
There's nothing in there, so whatever's coming in is going out.
We have 500 in the cloud, so we've got it, right?
Okay, we've got it. Then we've got it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's more in these machines and stuff as well. Like we can siphon, we can skimp and scrape and scarp.
All right.
Okay, so let's do 1, 2, 3. Oh, hello. Can I? Oh, no, we got to wait. We do this every time. We got to wait for 80 seconds.
1 minute.
Jeez.
20 seconds. Yeah. Can't be too quick. Oh, there's 625 concrete in here. That's good. I was going to say I would check the storage of the hub because that always tends to have concrete in it, and it did.
I feel like that one was quite fast, man. I feel like normally they take quite a while to come back, like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Unless that was 10 minutes. I have no idea. It might have been.
No, it wasn't. It was like 4 minutes ago when we went to get the modular frames. So okay. Boom. Dump all my concrete in.
Lovely. I'll put all these things in. I'll put my concrete in.
Nice.
There it is.
Launch it out.
Send it.
Let's go, Ada.
Milestone reached. The nuclear power plant produces dangerous radioactive nuclear waste.
It's promising.
FUSED reminds you that any extra limbs resulting from exposure to radiation are also contracted to work on project assembly. FUSED also reminds you that willful exposure to radiation will not result in any bonuses regardless of how many functional limbs it produces. Project part number 7, the magnetic field generator, should enter production as soon as possible. Any unnecessary delays will be noted.
Okay.
Dude, nuclear power plant, not too hard to build and put down. It produces, you ready for this? 2,500 megawatts.
Yeah.
That's 10 times more than a fuel powered generator.
That's
10
correct.
times more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like our one, we have a setup where one pure oil node, fully overclocked, can run enough fuel powered generators to produce 5 megawatts, 5 gigawatts, right? 5,000 watts. And so this, 2 of these does the same as one whole pure oil node, right? And again, that's without this being overclocked. You can overclock the supercomputers, and as you've mentioned myriad times in this playthrough, power overclocking is linear, right?
That's
and so
right.
you get this. It basically just runs faster than it normally would, right? I forget how many. You can go up to 2.5x, right?
That's right. Yeah.
In theory,
that's right.
2,500 times 2.5, we can get 6,250 megawatts out of one nuclear reactor, nuclear power plant, Nick.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's,
so the trouble,
that's a lot.
the trouble there is that in order to do that, we need to automate the production of uranium fuel rods. So the uranium fuel rods, you can make, the production rate of these, Nick, is 0.4 per minute inside of a manufacturer. And the good news there is that I believe that the power plant uses 0.2 per minute. So I think once you set up the production, you can run 2 power plants off one fully
fuel rod manufactured.
Exactly, running at normal
manufacturing
speed.
system. Yeah,
Exactly. So each one of these, each uranium fuel rod requires 5 electromagnetic control rods, which in turn are made from stators and air limiters, both of which we are making, by the way. So we could make electromagnetic control rods. Then we need encased industrial beams, which we are making. We could maybe do with more of. We can now make those potentially with iron pipes if we unlock that alternate hard drive recipe. That would be potentially useful there. And then encased uranium cells are then the third ingredient. Those are made, let me open the codex for this here. The encased uranium cells are made in a blender with uranium ore that we have to go mine, concrete, and then sulfuric acid. The sulfuric acid is made in a refinery with sulfur and water, sulfur which we are mining. So we could do it. We could set up, I think, like a little uranium system. And then, as mentioned, then we need to take that, I don't know if we have to unlock like plutonium. I don't know if that's like a particle accelerating thing. Oh no, so all the plutonium stuff is unlocked in the next tier after this, because you have to take your uranium and I think you have to turn it into non-fissile uranium and then you have to turn it into fuel cells. I think the trouble is that you could take the spent uranium that you're going to get. I think that's what the particle accelerator is used for. I think that's going to be used to like reuse it.
Okay.
Potentially.
Okay.
But also we can, there is also the option of just taking the uranium waste, not the plutonium waste. You can just store the uranium waste as well in barrels, in
That's
storage
right.
containers.
Yeah, that's right.
I do nothing with it, right?
Yeah.
So that's also like an option.
It is an option, yeah.
But yeah, look at this. This pod's going to take 11 minutes to come back, man.
Yeah, it was 15 then when it started. Yeah. Someone pointed that out actually, and so yeah, they must all be slightly different then. So
that's crazy.
Which makes sense.
I guess the question is whether or not, like right now, power-wise, how are we doing? We have loads of power.
We do have loads of power. Yeah.
We're using like 6,000 to 7,000, and our max production is 22,000.
Which is and our max consumption is half.
Yes,
it's about 13,000, right? So almost just over half. So it'll be interesting to see how much power that all of the manufacturing for these objective phase 4 items are, but it can't be that much. It's just all the same machines, right?
So long as we're not going crazy with the summer sloops, I think you are right that the power is not going to go crazy. So looking at particle enrichment, though, I think we can do this, man. 2500 Caterium is easy as all heck. 100 modular frames of the new variety.
That'll be ready in like
10 minutes.
10 more minutes.
Right? Yeah. So we just need 50 of the new hyper turbo motors and 200 of the turbo heatsinks or whatever they're called, right? We need 50 of the 200 cooling systems and 50 turbo motors. The turbo motors do require a couple of things. So let me have a look here. So the cooling units, we need a bit of stuff, man.
We need a bit of stuff.
Actually, it doesn't seem too bad though. Like looking at if we start with the cooling system, because we need 200 of those. Is that a good place to start?
Yes, and we need 4 of those.
Oh, for the other motor,
a turbo motor. Yeah. So we need
so my question right away, Nick.
400, I think, total. Yeah.
Can we purchase turbo motors?
Now you speak my language.
We can. We can buy 50 of them for 8 tickets.
I see this.
And we can buy 200 cooling systems as well for 10 tickets. But I think we can, for now, we can work on getting these cooling systems automated. And then if we get to the end of the episode and we've run out of time, we can look at just buying
buy
the
the turbo motors. Yeah, okay. I'm down for that.
Okay, so step 1 in terms of automating these cooling systems is that we first need to do heat sinks, because the cooling system is made in a blender with nitrogen that we have, water that we can pump very easily, rubber, which we have in abundance, and then heat sinks, which we've not made. This is going to be fairly straightforward, though, because heat sinks are just alkyd aluminum and copper sheets, both of which we have.
Oh, yes.
So I don't think any of this is going to be too bad.
As well, right?
Yeah. So what the heck is this? What is being made here? And is it... Oh, this is status. Is it important? Yeah.
Of course it is.
Okay, because I'm looking at this little space in the middle here. I guess, as per usual, we probably need to work backwards, figure out how many of the cooling systems we're going to make per minute, right? And then figure out how much of everything else we need kind of reversely from that.
Sure.
And this is a blender job. Blender. Here it is. So, if we want to make the cooling system, you make 6 of these per minute, which is actually quite fast.
That's pretty good.
150 nitrogen, 30 water, 12 rubber, and then 12 heat sinks. So the next question then is 12 heat sinks. Are those heat sinks a manufacturer job? They're not. They're an assembly job. Nice. So
that's good.
You make 7.5 of these per minute. So you would need 2 of these.
2 sounds
to run
good.
1 of these. If we wanted to run 2 of these, though, we'd need 24 heat sinks per minute, right? I don't know if we need 2 of these, though, man.
No, I don't think so either. 6 per minute's pretty good, man.
Right?
6 per minute is a good rate, even if they're needed for the motors, the turbo motors. I
guess then the question is, we could even take it one step further and look at what's required for the turbo motor.
I think that might be 6 per minute.
It requires 7.5 cooling systems per minute. So I guess we want to go with 2 of these.
It might be useful to do 2. Yeah. Okay.
So if we want 2 of these, that means that we need 24 heat sinks per minute. In here, we get 7.5.
Yeah, it's close. It's close.
You want to know the bad news, man, about me losing my inventory? I did lose 3 power shards. 3 irretrievable power shards.
Oh, no. You know what, though? You say that. How many power shards do we have? We've got 1, and then we've got 14 blue power slugs and 2 yellow power slugs in the system. So if we wanted to tick these up a little bit to match the output rate of... the 2 blenders, or the input rate of the 2 blenders, so 24. Should be fine.
Cool.
I think should be fine. Yeah. Just need to do that sumo sloop trick.
I'm thinking, man, about kind of tweaking the numbers here, because if we put down 3 assemblers for this, we get 22.5 heat sinks per minute, which is not quite enough to run 2 of these. 2 of these would require 24, but we could then underclock the 2 blenders a little bit to finagle that, right?
To match them.
We'd be closer to 10 heat sinks per minute or whatever, which I think is probably fine. So my question is, can we fit... I think the good news is that we can fit 3 assemblers right in this little gap.
Little slot.
Well, it depends on how good we're being in terms of being good boys, because in theory, we're supposed to leave a gap, right? There's supposed to be a path here.
Yeah,
and a
that's
path
true.
here.
Yeah,
and now there is
that's
not
true.
space for
There is no such.
right like this.
Yeah. I mean, it does fit though, doesn't it? It fits quite nicely. That's the problem.
Well, so hold on though. What do we need? What are we doing here? And also, where have we lost a sign? Oh no, copper sheets is there. That's why we're putting it here. Okay, I see. Because copper sheets are right here. That's what we were kind of thinking of pulling together to make the heatsink, right? Because the heatsink is just that with alclad aluminum.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess. Wait, what is this? This is. Oh, this is nothing. This is old news. This was adaptive control unit, so this needs to go.
Okay.
And so we can put our blenders or whatever here eventually. That's fine. Okay, fine. Good. In that case, are you thinking we just
Yeah, I reckon slot it in.
slot it in?
Slot it in.
Okay. How are we looking there? I guess we kind of want to try and keep some kind of symmetry.
That looks
It's all just because this.
fine.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That's fine. It's
do.
close enough. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Could you run some
Okay,
power
look.
to these, man?
I can. Yeah.
Cool. Heatsink, copy, and paste, and paste. Okay, this, thankfully, should be fairly, like, very straightforward. Well, I feel like we should get into the habit. Like, we've not been doing it at all recently, which is just bad. But I feel like we should get into the habit of, like, whenever we disconnect, or don't fall, good. Whenever we unload from a crate, like, whenever we put, like the crates here on the wall, and, like, the crates at the end of every...
thinking make sure there's a splitter or something, like, at the bottom, yeah. So you can
have a lift
take
that
more
goes
lines away
down,
from it.
yeah, and then have a splitter straight away before, even if you only need it for one thing, because it's gonna be needed for something else later, right?
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
New corporate policy has been enacted.
New protocol,
HR has reached out and
they've said do better.
Do better. Be better.
Do better.
Yeah.
Be better.
I'm being attacked.
Come on, be better.
I'm being gassed.
Being gassed.
I'm gonna die. there's a gas spot on the service level.
The service level isn't the most safe space on the base.
On the island.
Yeah, there's like a couple of gas spots, isn't there? I can't see it from here, but
I was getting attacked, man.
Just getting gas, just getting beep beep beep.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep. You're like, oh no, what's going on?
So have you torn down that automated, or can you tear down that automated wiring section?
I will tear down this automated wiring section. Yeah, let me do that. Get rid of all this crap.
Yeah, because we need to put our new blenders there, man. You own a blender?
I do own a blender. I've owned a blender for ages. It's one of those like ninja upside down jar looking blenders.
Yeah. You want like a hand blender, man, like a stick one?
I don't, but I should get one because there's been multiple times where I felt like I could have really done with one.
Yeah.
And my mum has one and she uses it all the time.
Yeah.
And
I'm in the same boat,
blender.
man, where I also don't have one. And like the number of times that I've had to needlessly dirty like my big blender when I could have just like very easily blended something in a pan.
Yeah.
You end up dirtying
No,
just way more stuff unnecessarily. No, I'm with you, man. I'm also like I should get one.
Oh, press the wrong button. There we go. Okay, good. What should I do with all this automated wiring? I will put some in the cloud.
Yeah, if you just throw down like another storage somewhere for now, I guess, as well.
Yeah, I'll put down a storage crate somewhere. I'll put it down, like...
Okay, man,
Yeah,
look at this.
Say in this dead zone.
Bloody heat sinks. Done.
Yo, nice.
Someone in the chat said, have Nick and Isaac gone to Starbucks before? I've been.
I've been once or twice.
Somebody else said daily. I definitely don't go daily, but I've not been in ages, man.
No, I've not been to... Actually, I said I've not been in ages. I probably went like 2-3 weeks ago. But I don't get anything interesting from there these days. I'm just like, I'll have a... Yeah, I'll just have a flat white, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you moved on to the flat white train, or are you still a cappuccino boy?
See, I am a cappuccino boy through and through in the morning. In the afternoon, flat white. Because I want less milk. I want a smaller drink.
Fair enough. I've also moved on to the flat white train, though, man.
The flat white train is good, man.
I've become a flat white boy. Just most of the time, I'll just get a flat white.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
I've become a flat white boy. That's an odd sentence to say, isn't it?
Oh no, I'm so sorry, Isaac. I'm so sorry.
Happens to the best of us, man. You know?
It does. It does. You were there, voluptuous cappuccino boy. We can only dream to reach that stage again.
Voluptuous cappuccino boy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, man, can I blow this rock up? Can I blow this rock up here? In fact, there's not anything going to be in the way, so I don't have to blow it up. I'd quite like to blow it up. Just a rock sticking through the ground. So I think it's one of the last pieces of foliage that's sticking through into our base now, but it's a rock, not a tree. So I can't easily cut it down.
Right.
Oh, yeah, here you go. Blender. Let me hook you up.
Oh, power-wise?
Yeah.
I'm already hooked up, man. Don't you worry. I've replaced you, man.
Oh, God.
Your job's been taken by AI. I'm not AI. Don't worry about it.
No. He says. He says, I'm watching you, man. I know about our boxed in old Isaac 1.0 over here. I'm not AI is something AI would say, man.
I've not used enough AI to come up with a good joke of like a generic thing that an AI would say. And so
to what question?
Just to anything, like, you know,
anything,
just
right.
any
Just,
question. What's the word that AI uses a lot?
Oh, it uses a few.
There's a couple of words that are like
AI
like it's
no, there are. I'm very
like,
good at reading them now. Yeah, 100%. Trust me, from someone who works in that industry, the amount of effort it takes to get it to stop doing that in like system prompts is incredibly difficult and time consuming. Certainly is one word it uses. Moreover is one that I see a lot.
Moreover.
Delight uses the word delight a lot. Experience. Nice. Yeah. But it uses it too much, right?
Yeah, but it's just happy to see you, man. Like, you know, can you blame it?
Yeah, God. Journey is one as well.
Journey.
Uses the word journey a lot. Yeah. So it's funny, right? Because these days I'll look at something on Amazon.
Yeah.
And immediately I know which reviews are AI.
Yeah.
First of all, because they're much longer than anyone would want to put the effort into writing, right? Mm-hmm. And it's always like paragraphs in a certain way. Yeah, it's very obvious.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately. Useful though to pick up people cheating on essays, though, because the way that AI detection software works is it looks out for those really AI heavy words.
Yeah.
And people using AI to write essays are too lazy to
just change the words.
Cut those bits out. Yeah, because they're lazy enough to get AI to write the whole thing. So
I don't want to encourage AI cheating, but like surely it's way easier to use AI and then just to read over it and like tweak the wording than it is
100%.
to just
than
to do any
100%.
actual learning. Right? It's like, come on, just
it is. And the thing is, right, is that
cheating.
That's right. Exactly. I agree. The thing is,
that's
though,
not an official Nick and Isaac.
It's not official Nick and Isaac policy. Okay.
Yeah.
The other thing is, man, is that universities have, because I know multiple people who work at unis now, very difficult to prove that someone's used AI because they can just say, this is how I write.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Another way, though, that this is more of a more concrete evidence is AIs, if you really are lazy enough to get it to do all your referencing, it can just come up with links that don't actually exist and put that in its references. And so if you just have loads of an essay...
Actual hallucinations.
Which is, yeah, exactly. With just loads of links that go to nowhere. There could be legitimate websites, but then it will just put / and then a couple of words that sound right but actually don't lead anywhere. That's a much more provable, shall we say, way of trying to give evidence for cheating. But yeah, it's mad. It's mad. And everything's AI versus AI, dudes. Like, you see it in job applications as well. People are submitting job applications written using AI, and then they're all read by AI. To then sort them out. It's ridiculous.
You got any Alclad aluminum, man?
I have some Alclad aluminum. How much do you need?
I think I can grab some from a train.
Okay, nice. I've got both types. Quite a few.
There's only one alclad aluminum. There's alclad aluminum and there's aluminum casing.
We can get aluminum casing is made of alclad aluminum, so I'm going to call it alclad aluminum casing. All right.
Alclad aluminum too.
Yes. But yeah, if you're going to get some, that's fine.
Yeah. Can you have an AI do an assignment for you, and then have the same AI can you then ask it to look over it and make it not look like it's been written by AI? Does that work, or does it?
You can
does it just
do
like,
that. Yeah, you can do that. You can just set up
though?
a prompt chain to do that. I've never tried it, but that would be quite an interesting experiment. I would assume it probably will fail at that, because the reason it only writes in a specific style is because that's the only real way it knows, because it's an amalgamation of effectively all of the writing styles on the internet put together. Mm-hmm. And so I think it'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll do that for you, and then write in effectively the same style.
Same fashion, yeah.
But not something I've tried, but I would be keen to try that at some point.
But it would be interesting if it could fix its own issues. That's
yeah, a good way to do something like that is for like word lengths and stuff like that. So you can tell an AI, hey, I want you to write this content with this length with these requirements, right? And it will write it out. And then you can put that through a second step, which is basically, here are my original requirements. Here's what a previous AI step has written. Correct anything that's wrong. Like if it's not long enough, make it longer. If it's missed information out, include that information, and that can lead to higher accuracy.
Could you, I'm assuming you can, have it write you an essay, and can you specify at the start that you want it to use exclusively words that are 5 letters or shorter?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
And would that work?
Yeah.
And then the university's like, yeah, this guy's just a bit of a dum-dum, and so that's why.
Yeah. We'll give him a pass, because he clearly tried. You know, can you feel sorry for him?
I don't even know. I don't think there's a single degree that you could pass with exclusively words that are less than 5 letters long.
Less than 5 letters, yeah.
I was trying to think of a word for computer that's less than 5 letters long, and I don't think I can do it, man.
You could say PC.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. There you go, PC. Or Mac, I guess. Which also under 5 letters if you wanted to specify.
Well, I mean, Mac
so
needs
I think you
personal
could get away with
computer,
that
right?
one.
So it's like all Macs
That's
are
true.
PCs, but not all PCs
That's
are
right.
Macs.
All not all PCs are Macs. Yeah. So that's
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna bloody ask it. Here we go. I'm gonna. You've really got me intrigued here. Write me an essay on Satisfactory.
Can't even use the word.
1.0. That's true, actually. But all caps. But every single word must be 5 characters or less in length. Now, I assume it's going to fail here.
Is it going to use the word satisfactory, I assume?
Satisfactory is the first word it used.
I'm happy for I think that's okay. What is it using any other words
This
though?
is quite funny, actually. Okay, so Satisfactory is a game that lets you mine, build, and craft on a large world. The goal is to set up a base, use tech, and grow. You play as here's a fail. You play as an engineer.
Wow.
So that's more than 5 characters. There it is. On a new land, and your task is to make goods, run lines, and ship loads. The map is vast with lots of sites. This is like what I would write if I was in year 1. Sites, hills, and caves.
I think vast is an AI word, man. I think vast is like a...
Vast sounds like an AI word. Yeah, I think that's definitely. Start by hand, mine ore, chop wood, and set up gear. Each tool has a job. Cut, dig, or mine. Soon, belts, pumps, and bots will aid you. The pace grows as you make new ways to shift gear, link spots, and stack goods. And then the last paragraph, the vibe is chill but tense. You want max work with each line, pump, or bot at peak. The joy lies in the task to build. Each step feels like a gain. This sounds like it's been translated from Chinese on like a drop-shipped AliExpress Amazon product, man.
At peak.
At peak. So engineer and satisfactory are the only 2 words that it failed at.
Yeah.
Which is not bad, actually. It's pretty good effort.
I wonder if it pulled the word engineer from some kind of definition of satisfactory that it has somewhere.
Maybe. And so it broke its own rule doing that. Yeah. So the ways these things work are all very... They can have funny quirks.
We got bad news, man. Where the heck are we getting water from here? Like, what?
Oh, that's a good question.
Ooh. So,
because you obviously can't get water from the abyss, so it's not like we can.
No, I don't
get
think
it from
so.
over there.
Let me check the map. I feel like there was water fairly close by. In there, where did we have coal set up initially? Wasn't it like it was like
that
just
was
here,
down
right?
At the bottom.
No, I think it was under where the train is. Because the hub used to be here. So like I'm talking a long time ago. We built up here. I think there's water just under here, man.
Okay. Yeah. Well, on the map, it looks like there's a patch of water there. I'm looking at the physical map.
No,
there is a patch of water there, and that is the closest.
Where our old Caterium was. Okay, fine. So I've just got to run water from here. How much do I need? Check that blender real quick. The 2 blenders.
Yeah, let me have a look.
Actually, I think I
2
can check
blenders
here as well. But
yeah, let me have a look. So each blender requires. This is the wrong machine. I've come over here because I'm so used to going to the very end of the factory to see the latest thing. The blenders are over here, aren't they? So each blender requires. Try that again. Only 5 meters cubed of water, 30 per minute, so 60 total.
Yeah, that's fine actually. So I think. Well, so this is where it gets a little tricky because this is going to require pumps.
Yes, that's the thing, right?
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
But we'll see. We can hopefully make something happen here. So
figure it out.
Yeah, I'll put one down and we'll hook it up, and then hopefully we can get this going.
See what happens, basically.
Yeah, fine. Here we go. But no, I guess the answer is yes then to our question. Like, can you have it do use less than 5 letters? That it does work.
Well done, ChatGPT.
Well done, AI.
I'm proud of you.
You win this time. What's
you win this time, AI.
I'm assuming it can't go the other way. It can't do exclusively like characters over words over 5 letters in length.
I think it will actually be potentially.
But it's just like I assume it's gonna fail on like the at and the and.
Okay,
it's.
do the exact same, but every word must, all caps, be more than 5 characters in length. Here we go. Nah, it's failed. Words like 2A.
I'm assuming it's got a lot more vocabulary in it, but like...
Satisfactory 1.0 introduces players to a massive open world filled with complex challenges, vast landscapes, there's vast again, and intricate machinery. Yeah. Players embark on an engineering journey, constructing extensive factories, transporting resources across varied terrains, and managing intricate production chains. Starting with minimal tools, maximizing resource utilization. The game's appeal lies in strategic depth.
No, I mean, like...
Tools is not 5.
Yeah, there's too many, man.
Tools is 5.
Did you say 5 or longer? Was that your
I
prompt?
said longer than 5
that's what I was gonna
specifically.
say, yeah. I thought
but
so.
maybe it's like misinterpreted me and be like, I'll try and get away with that.
It's close enough, yeah.
It's much harder, isn't it? Because you can't use linking words like to.
I would forgive it for using the to it. But like, tools... Equipment, man.
Yeah, tools is a grey area because it depends if I did say specifically, but this is there you go.
No, that's an F.
That's an F. It's an F.
F.
F for fail. Big hard F.
Big hard F.
Big hard F.
Okay, right. Gosh, this water. It's a little far away, man.
No, with pipes, everything's always seems further, man. That's the problem.
Yeah.
With belts, it's fine. With trains, it's fine. With traveling, it's fine. But even with gas pipes, I suppose it's not too bad. But fluid pipes, because you've got to have power running alongside that pipe, so you can connect all the pumps that you put in line up.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Okay, I'm going to bring the water into here. And let's get like another fluid tank down like this. So I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to do the same thing I've done with, I don't know how good of an idea it is, but I'm doing the same thing I've done with gas, where we're going to bring it in and have like a tank that holds the water. Like having a buffer tank for water might be not necessary, but here we are, I guess.
Yeah. I guess it's easier for troubleshooting to see if all of the head lift and pumps and everything are working. You just look in the tank rather than looking in each blender afterwards.
So like water is backing up inside of the tank now, the fluid buffer. Which is a good sign, I guess. Let me go check if water is...
Oh, that is a very good sign. Okay.
No, yeah, and we've got more than... Yeah, I think we're good, man.
We all right then?
I think we're good. The blenders are working.
Sweet.
Oops. Oh, gosh. I got some real weird frame ratiness there for a second. on the.
So that fluid dynamics now, man. So there's fluid dynamics.
Yeah, no, it looks like the water's filling up, man. We've got 15 of these cooling systems. Nice. So what's the dealio here? We're making how many? We're making.
Well, we need 200.
We do need 200.
Oh, you're looking at the actual rates.
I need to underclock these, right? Because we're making.
You do.
We're making not that many heat sinks. Obviously, we've got a buffer, so I guess we don't really need to downclock it just yet. But in fact, we could overclock it maybe. 7.5 times 3 was 22.5. That's correct. So 22.5 divided by 2 is 11.25. So I need to tweak the percentages on these blenders to get this number to 11.25.
So that's 5.125 each.
Pardon? No, 11.25 per machine.
Oh, 11.25 per machine. Right, okay.
Yeah. So that's 93.87? Nope, 93.75? Yo, okay, 93.75 is the number. Boom, boom. Okay, so now these are both running at the same speed. So I'm making 11.26. Wait, this is different. Why are you different? Why are you different? 5.625. Oh no, it's the same now. Okay, so yes, we are making 11.25. 11.25 times, not times 2, 200 divided by 11.25. So it's going to take 17 minutes for us to get the cooling systems required. Assuming no overclock. For now, we can't do we. So we have slugs, right? Can you make me some slugs?
Some power shards
That's the
from the
correct
slugs.
word that I was looking for, yes. Also, water is a problem again now. Let me check the tank. The tank is emptying. Yeah, no, it's all very bizarre. I'm going to put more pumps down, more, like, just to hopefully do something.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm going to just whack a constructor down and put a summer sloop in it to get more thingies out of this. Let me just find
Could even put down like another water extractor or two as well, maybe. Like that's obviously shouldn't be necessary.
In that zone.
Yeah.
Here we go. Right, let's have a look. So, production constructor, put you down, hook you up. You need to be configured to power shard numero uno. And then I'm going to put a summer sloop in you. There you go.
Oh yeah, you want to do the summer sloop first, right?
Yeah.
He's got it.
This is actually not connected, so let me hook it up somewhere that is. Such as here.
There we go. It's horrendous, but it works. And if it's horrendous, but it works, then it's fine in my book.
Then it works. If it's horrendous and it works, then it works, I say.
That is factually accurate.
All right, power slugs.
By some thought.
2 power shards. Give me 2 power shards.
Okay. Remember that fluid flow is bidirectional. In places where the fluid goes up, it can backflow without a pump or valve just before it. I see. So like right here it can backflow. But I'm assuming here it can't. It can backflow down to like here, I assume is what you're saying, but can't backflow like past here. Okay. I think it should be fine though. Let me respawn and see if we're backing up. So how are we doing on slugs?
Am I maxing out these blenders?
Yes.
Is that what I'm doing?
That's what you're doing.
All right. Here we go.
And you have a summer sloop question mark?
2, 3. Yeah. It's that I'm actively using, so I can now take that down.
Are you using the right blenders?
Yeah. These ones, right? Sweet. So let's do this. Nice. And then if I take this down, I can put a summer sloop in one of them. Here we go. Let's put it in this one here.
Oh, you don't have power. Why don't you have power? Oh, it's because you're connected to nothing. Okay. Right, that makes more sense. The pump that I put down after the tank was not... I put a pump down, it was just not connected to power. I see the issue. Okay.
Right, I see. Okay. I put a summer sloop in here, and it's now making 1.25 cooling systems a minute, I guess, so...
And 18.75, man. Oh, yeah, 1.25 is many more.
Yeah, yeah.
It's making loads though. Yeah, like we were doing 6 before. So before we were doing before we were making 12. Now we're making like 30.
Nice.
More than 30. 18.75 plus 15.
37 and a half, I think. Yeah.
33.75. So yeah, we've taken it down to just under 6 minutes, man. So it should come in nice and quickly.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Are we?
That's right.
And look at the water now. Nice.
The water is good. Yeah. So did you just put more pumps in line then, and has that fixed the issues?
That's correct.
Right. Okay.
Well, no. So there was one. The water I think was backing up in the tank. The pump after the tank, so it goes into the tank, then the water comes out of the tank. There was a pump after the tank, but it wasn't hooked up to power. That was the issue. I'd hooked it up to a power pole, but that power pole went nowhere.
was right. That power pole was a fake power pole. I see. I see.
Bingo. So real quick, let's leave this doing its thing. So I think it's going to get there for us. Let's grab.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy some engine things. Basically, yeah.
Actually, I'll buy those. Do you want to grab caterium? I don't know how much inventory space you've got, but we need 2,500 caterium.
Okay. I will be able to put that in my inventory. Caterium is around the back. Let's have a look.
Yeah, all the way to the back.
Side.
I'll grab the fused modular frames that we're making as well. Need 100 of those. I assume we will have 100 of those. We don't.
You would think so. No way. Are they being used?
No, we're not using them for anything. We are. Alclad aluminum is not coming in fast enough. Sorry, I did the same thing you did. The aluminum casing is not coming in fast enough. I made the Nick mistake.
It's an easy mistake.
The aluminum casing is not fast enough. So now, is that a question of it not being made fast enough, or not being transported fast enough? My default assumption is going to be the former, not the latter. I think it's probably not made fast enough. Is this the right train? I think it's the right train. Okay, I'll call aluminum. Let me go take a look at aluminum real quick. Is it a silica problem? Silica appears. I think a mistake has been made somewhere, Nick.
Right. Okay. There's a spanner in the works.
There is a spanner in the works. So silica is not making its way onto that train, or has Isaac not set this to unload? This is set to unload. That's correct. Okay. So I think everything on this side looks correct. Let me go check the other train though, because there should be a okay, it could be that we're not making silica fast enough. I assume we are, but I'm back home. We need a cannon now that shoots us to the end of the train platform.
Yeah,
getting from the hub to the where you are is like
it takes a minute. Doesn't
it's as long as the base is.
Yeah. What I usually do is I kind of weave myself into Pointy House and then just go across to get back out.
Pointy what? Sorry.
Pointy House.
The house.
Pointy House.
Oh no, there is silica in there. Is this at the wrong side of the train though? I think it's at the wrong side of the train. I think I've jabronied this, man. I think there's two.
It's gone to the wrong carriage. You're trying to put it in the wrong carriage.
I think I'm trying to put it in the wrong cabbage. Gosh, that's awkward. Let me turn this off, and then let me throw down a horrible double crate. Do you want to buy the? Have you put the stuff in the? Oh, you have done. Yeah. Could you buy the other things as well?
Yeah. The
turbos.
The turbos, yeah, the turbos. How were we doing on that fused frame?
The fused frame was like, but that's the problem I'm trying to fix. Is fused frames.
That's the problem,
yeah,
right.
Come on. Okay, so I think it should be a pretty easy fix. I think it's basically a case of putting this away in here. I need to swap the silica goes to the front cart. It needs to go to the back cart. Yes, it needs to go to the back cart. Okay, fine. Right now,
do you have the coupons, sir?
Yes, I will upload them. Sorry, I don't know how many.
Thank you.
I assume you need more than
I just need 6. Yeah, I need 6. Here we go. Perfect. Right, shop. I am buying. Let me make sure it's the right thing. Cool, let's have a look. Let me do this. All right, awesome shop parts. I'm buying turbo motors.
That sounds
8
correct.
tickets. All right. I actually need one more, which I assume you've just
yeah,
uploaded
they're
a few
uploading,
more.
yeah.
You got all of them coming in. Okay. So, turbo motor. 50 of these. Add to cart. Buy.
This is
Lovely.
horrendous. I do apologize, chat. Okay, fine. And then let's fix that. Okay. And then I'm also just going to delete all of these because otherwise we're... Is that... No, stop. Thank you. That's not where that needs to go. Jeez. That's fine. And then... Okay, is that coming in? Are we good?
That's handed in.
Nice.
And we're at 183 cooling systems, so 17 away.
Okay. 17 cooling systems away. Okay.
Yes.
Could you buy the frames
fused
as well?
modular frames?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll do that. We need 100, don't we? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me do that.
Okay. Yeah, there's been a slight mix up at the warehouse.
There's been a boo-boo.
Yeah.
I see.
There's been a kernel level error has occurred, Nick.
Right. All right.
You can't just hold it.
Let me come into here. I would like all those coupons that I just uploaded back, please.
Yeah, we got
Thank you.
we got some issues. I guess it might be actually easier to just take these out.
Awesome shots. Okay. I'm about to spend 14 tickets.
Oof. I believe in
And
you,
fuse
man.
modular frames, man.
Just not going there.
Yeah. All right. Buy all. Got him. Right, let's see if we've got those cooling systems ready.
They should be very close.
Yeah, they should
If
be.
not,
I reckon they're
done.
they're there now. Here we go. And then that's it. That'll be it for all of the unlocked milestones, man. We'll have caught them all.
Well, we've got one more tier, right?
Well, and then it'll just be phase 4.
Well, no, there's
right?
tier 9.
Gunning for phase 4. No, that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah,
phase
okay.
4.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
yeah,
I'm just checking that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there is a 9th tier, unfortunately.
There is indeed a 9th tier. I mean, for all of the milestones that we have unlocked.
Yes, that's correct. We will have fully completed
we will have
tier 8.
everything.
Yeah. And then
I'm gonna do it.
we'll be producing a 9th tier in our eyes, Nick.
I know. Yeah.
So you're saying we've got the. Can I put things onto trains? I can.
Dude, look at the milestone.
Oh,
I'm sending
hit that
it.
button,
Bang.
man. Let's go.
Milestone reached. Project part number 9, nuclear pasta, can be created in the particle accelerator. The accelerator has vast and fluctuating power demands, depending on the recipe, so will need careful integration with your factory. FUSED does not waste, so nuclear waste can be refined by the particle accelerator into plutonium for reuse in the nuclear power plant. Fun fact: FUSED psychologists suggest factory designs reflect the minds of their creators in unexpected ways. On an unrelated note, your infrastructural choices have been interesting.
Thanks, Ada. Well,
That's true, Ada.
flipping heck. Nick, we have made some good progress. We have, like you said, completed tier 8. We've got 20 minutes now before we can do another one, though, which is crazy.
Jeez, getting longer and longer.
Right? I have just now finished fixing this train, and so now I can
Lovely,
re-enable
okay.
autopilot. So now, I think alkali aluminum, the trouble was that silica wasn't being sent, so I think we are making it fast enough, and we are belting it fast enough. We just weren't, the logistics were
Right,
incorrect
I see.
in moving
They
it
were the
around.
wrong way around.
Yeah.
Okay.
So next
Nice.
time, we'll come back, and now we just need to start focusing, Nick, on...
These
Completion of phase 4.
goodies, right? Yeah.
I mean, I guess we also probably need to make those turbo motors that we did just buy.
That's
right?
true. That is also
But,
true. Yeah.
We got two options. We could either look next time at doing some nuclear stuff and seeing if we want to increase our power massively with nuclear power. That's a possibility. We could also look again at getting the phase 4 stuff there, the nuclear pasta, the rocket thrusters, and all the other bits and pieces. But those are all problems for future Nick and future Isaac. For now, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode of Satisfactory.